Welcome to part 3 of this series where I showcase games that only have the overwhelmingly positive rating on Steam. Kick back, relax, let's get to it. First up, we have Plate Up. You play as a chef who's tasked with running their own restaurant. You'll need to cook up a storm and serve meals to your customers to keep them happy and satisfied. The game features a variety of different dishes and cuisines, so you'll need to be skilled in a range of cooking techniques to succeed. The gameplay is fast-paced and challenging, with customers coming in and out of your restaurant at a rapid pace. You'll need to manage your time and resources carefully to keep up with demand and make sure that your customers are getting the best possible experience. You can also fully design your own restaurant and choose your own menu. The game is also multiplayer, so you can play with friends. The game came out on August 4th, 2022 and cost about $24. Next up, we have Descenders. It's a mountain biking game that's all about speed, stunts, and extreme terrain. You start off as a newbie rider and work your way up the ranks by completing challenges and earning reputation points. One wrong move in this game can send you flying off your bike into a tree or rock. One of the coolest things about Descenders is that it features a procedurally generated worlds, which means no two rides are ever going to be the same. Descenders also has an online multiplayer mode where you can join a team and compete against other riders from around the world. You can show off your skills, pull off sick tricks, and race to the finish line. The game came out on May 7th, 2019 and cost $29. Next up, we have Tabletop Simulator, a game that brings the fun of board games to your computer screen. It's like having a virtual game night with your friends no matter where you are in the world. The game comes loaded with a ton of classic board games like chess, checkers, and poker, but the really cool thing is you can play basically any game you can think of like Monopoly or Cards Against Humanity. The list is literally endless. You can also design and play your own homemade games using the game's built-in tools. The game has Steam Workshop support, so you can also download and play other people's games they've created, so you're really never going to run out of games to try. If none of your friends are around to play, you can also join other players' public games or even host your own. One other perk to this game is that it's VR compatible. The game came out on June 5th, 2015 and costs right around $22. Next up, we have Pizza Tower, the super fun and quirky platformer game that's all about pizza and chaos. You play as Peppino, I hope I'm saying that right, a pizza chef who has to climb a tower to save his beloved pizzeria from being destroyed. The game has a retro pixel art style that's inspired by cartoons from the 90s, and the soundtrack is upbeat and energetic. As you climb the tower, you'll encounter a variety of enemies and obstacles that you'll need to overcome using your platforming skills. Plus, you'll collect pizza and other power-ups along the way to help you out. One of the coolest things about Pizza Tower is its sense of humor. The game is packed with references to classic video games and pulp culture, and the dialogue is witty and entertaining. It's a game that doesn't take itself too seriously and is just plain fun to play. The game came out on January 26, 2023 and cost $22. Next up is Subnautica, an epic underwater adventure game that's sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. In Subnautica, you play as a survivor of a spaceship crash stranded on an alien planet that's almost entirely covered in water. You'll need to explore the vast and mysterious depths of the ocean to gather resources, build tools, and find a way to escape. The game's underwater world is absolutely stunning with a diverse range of aquatic creatures and environments that are both beautiful and dangerous. You'll need to be careful as you explore, as there are plenty of predators lurking in the depths that are more than happy to make you their next meal. But don't worry, you're not completely defenseless. You'll have access to a variety of high-tech gear and vehicles that will help you survive and explore more efficiently. Plus, the game's crafting system also allows you to create all sorts of useful items and equipment to aid you on your journey. The game came out on January 23rd, 2018 and cost $40. Next up is Slime Rancher, a game that's all about exploring a colorful and quirky world filled with little creatures called slimes. You play as a rancher who's tasked with collecting and taking care of these slimes, all while trying to make a profit. The game is a mix of exploration, resource management, and puzzle solving. You'll need to explore the world around you to find new types of slimes, each with their own unique behaviors and abilities. You also need to build and maintain your ranch, which means managing resources like food and water and upgrading your equipment to keep up with the demands of your slimes. What really sets Slime Rancher apart is the charm and personality of the game. The world is filled with vibrant colors and awesome designs, which really gives the game a very friendly and peaceful feeling. The game came out on August 1st, 2017 and cost $22. Next up is Hollow Knight, a 2D action-adventure game. The game has a unique art style that is hand-drawn and absolutely stunning. In Hollow Knight, you play as a warrior who is on a mission to explore the fallen kingdom of Hallownest. The kingdom is plagued by supernatural disease, and it's up to you to battle tainted creatures and uncover the secrets of this mysterious world. One of the things that makes Hollow Knight so special is the level of detail that has been put into its world building. The game is full of bizarre bugs and creatures adventures, and each area of the game has its own unique atmosphere and challenges. You'll need to master a variety of combat and movement techniques to progress through this game. Every time you die, you'll respawn at the last checkpoint you passed, and you'll have the opportunity to retrieve your lost currency. This means that you'll need to balance risk and reward as you explore the world of Hollow Nest. Hollow Knight came out on February 24th, 2017 and is priced right around $20. Next up is Heavenly Bodies, a game that takes you on an adventure through the vastness of space. You play as an astronaut, and your mission is to explore and survive in the zero-gravity environments of space. But don't expect smooth sailing. This game will push your skills and problem-solving abilities to the limits. The game throws you into a fully interactive physics simulation, so you'll have to wrestle with weightlessness, momentum, and the laws of physics as you navigate through a variety of challenging tasks and puzzles. You'll be tasked with repairing equipment, fixing systems, and even venturing out on delicate spacewalks. Each mission will require you to think on your feet, adapting to the ever-changing conditions and making split-second decisions. Heavenly Bodies also has a cooperative multiplayer mode where you can team up with a friend and take on the challenges of space together. The game came out on December 7th, 2021 and cost around $22. Next up is The Last Campfire, an adventure puzzle game. In this game, you play as Ember, a little creature who finds himself lost in a mysterious world. Ember's goal? To find their way home. But it's not just a simple point A to point B kind of deal. This is an adventure that will take you through enchanting landscapes and introduce you to a cast of intriguing characters along the way. You'll encounter a range of brain teasers and puzzles that will challenge your logic and creativity. From manipulating objects to unlocking hidden passages, the game is all about exploration and discovery. As you wander through the beautifully crafted world, you'll stumble upon hidden nooks and crannies, secret paths, and intriguing mysteries. The game came out on October 7, 2021 and cost right around $20. Next up is Wobbly Life, an open-world physics-based sandbox game that offers a lighthearted and humorous experience. In Wobbly Life, you control wobbly characters in a lively and dynamic environment. The characters have floppy limbs and a bouncy physics system. The primary focus of the game is on freedom and fun, allowing you to do whatever you want, including various activities and mini-games. The open-world setting of Wobbly Life provides you with a range of activities and tasks to undertake. You can participate in cooperative challenges with friends, take on jobs, engage in silly competitions, or simply enjoy the freedom to explore the environment. The game offers a mix of structured missions and unscripted opportunities for creativity. The game is also multiplayer, allowing you to join forces with friends in both online and local co-op modes. The game came out on July 8th, 2020 and cost around $20. Next up is BeamNG Drive, which is a popular sandbox driving simulation game that's all about the thrill of driving. But it's not your typical racing game. Instead of competing against other drivers, you get to test your skills behind the wheel in a variety of different scenarios, including challenges, races, stunt challenges, and crash testing. The game features a highly advanced physics engine that simulates realistic vehicle dynamics and damage. This allows you to interact with the environment, vehicles, and other objects in a highly detailed and accurate manner. The game offers an open world environment with various terrains, including cities, highways, off-road tracks, and more. You can choose from a wide range of vehicles, including cars, trucks, and even heavy machinery. These vehicles can also be fully customized and modified to suit your preferences. The game came out on May 29, 2015 and cost $29. And lastly, we have Planet Crafter, a single-player open-world survival crafting game. In this game, you're tasked with terraforming a remote planet for human habitation. The game has no violence or creature threats, so the focus is on the player's need for air, water, and food. The gameplay involves exploring different regions on the planet, gathering resources, and surviving longer. You'll need to build structures to protect yourself from harsh weather conditions, craft tools to gather resources, and create farms to grow your own food. One of the coolest features of Planet Crafter is the terraforming mechanic, which allows you to modify the terrain and manipulate the environment to make it more habitable for humans. You can plant trees, create lakes, and even change the climate of the planet to make it more livable. The game came out on March 24th, 2022 and cost $22. If you haven't already seen parts 1 and 2 for this series, they're on screen now. Go check them out.